Nintendo, a family-friendly company. They did other silly stuff in the past, but now they just do video games. I have a burning question. Why are Nintendo games so violent? Like Sony and Microsoft, they like to make adult games for adults. We're talking about M-rated games, not AO games, because they don't make them anymore. Get that off the screen. Nintendo has games like Wii Sports Resort and Mario Kart, which means anyone and everyone can play it. So today, I'm gonna rate them on the violence scale from 1 to 10. Oh, and I'm gonna skip over some game/game modes if they don't include any violence, so you don't have to type in the comments, "Oh, why didn't you include table tennis?" Because table tennis isn't that violent. Let's start with Wii Sports Resort. You have 12 sports in this game, like swordplay. So picture this, and close your eyes, because I'm going to plant a picture in your head. You're standing on a really tall platform above the water, and it's you and someone that you hate, and you both have swords. Your main objective is to knock off this said person into the water. And remember that you're high, so when you land in the water, you're falling on concrete. That is literally like a watery grave. So A, your bones will be fractured, or B, your bones will be broken into tiny little pieces. You can open up your eyes now. Wasn't that a scary picture in your head? Did I tell you that this is a game that is rated E for everyone? Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's rated for everyone dies. And we're just getting started because there's an extra game mode in Swordplay. And this one is my favorite, and it's called Swordplay Showdown. And holy Shigeru Miyamoto must have been really freaking mad that day because you hit, no, freaking kill me's all in a row. They literally added a combo breaker for this game mode. And listen to the soundtrack for this game. This sounds intense, like you're going to kill anyone and everyone in your path. Oh boy, what's our next violent sport? It's bowling! Now you're probably saying to yourself, how is bowling violent? Well, dear viewer, let me explain. You take this 16-pound or 7.2 kilo plastic ball, and then you throw it down the lane and hit the pins. Seems like a good old time, right? Wrong! That's how you actually play the game. In order to get to the violent part, you need to throw that 16-pound ball at full speed right into the little Mii's heads as they scream and jump with fear. They hate you for doing that, you psychopath. Then they can get revenge by laughing at you if you throw it in the wrong lane. And you can release that anger when they're laughing at you with 100 pin bowling and just chuck that ball right into their chest. Oh, and just cause a little 9.5 magnitude earthquake by hitting that small red button. And hey, you're a gamer, because if you do that earth-shattering event, you get an achievement. And Nintendo appropriately called it, "There goes Woohoo Island, there goes Woohoo Island, the island is gone." No, but really though, it's called Secret Strike. All those memes are still stuck on the Wii though. You make me sick. You know what else makes me sick? This is a super violent game mode because you have two airplanes going at full speed and you're flying in the air while firing a gun at the other freaking players. So yeah, that's a no-go for me. Then you have Flyover, where you can fly into an active volcano and crash into the towers. Oh god, did I write that? Gee, I'm sorry. It sounds so dark for a Nintendo game, and that's because it is. I mean, you have a small little parachute whenever you crash, so I guess Nintendo thought about your safety, so A+ for that. Way to go. So I would give Wii Sports Resort a 7 out of 10 on the violence scale. Let's talk about Mario Kart Wii. Let's hear it for traffic violations. Hip hip. You're supposed to say hooray. Good. So how is Mario Kart violent, you ask? Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god!
I guess that. I mean, think about it. You can't do that in real life. You can't take your car aka the 2,000 to 4,000 pound moving box, but it's still lighter than your mama.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Drive down the street and go super fast like 75 miles per hour. You would literally get thrown in jail. Oh, and just throw a bomb behind or in front of you. That's highly illegal. Well, first you need to create a bomb. Hey, how do I create a bomb? Now I'm on an FBI's most wanted watch list. The big G is now tracking my every word. Just turn on closed captions on this YouTube video. See? And what about going super fast and plummeting to your death? It sounds pretty scary. It's like going on a roller coaster at a theme park, but you're not strapped in, and if you let go, you die. And when you pass the CPU players, they're most likely swearing in their heads, but they can't say it out loud because the game is rated E for everyone. So yeah, Mario Kart is pretty violent. I give this a 10 out of 10 on the violence scale.
A button.
So, that was someone passing a literal ticking time bomb, and that said time bomb exploded. Did that person die in a bloody mess? No! So when you blow up, you just get flung 20 feet in the air. What about the other minigames that are violent in Wii Party? There are tons of them, including, but not limited to, balloon buggies, where you drive a buggy and collect balloons. But there are spiky balls that try to kill and explode your vehicle. Then you have hammerheads, which is as painful as it sounds. You have this huge hammer, and it's basically like whack-a-mole, but you can hurt people by hitting the hammer on their head as hard as you can by giving them a concussion. And then imagine this one in real life. You're now suspended above the Earth's clouds. Your life will be controlled by these two panels, left and right. Your job is not to get electrocuted by the gray lightning clouds. Holy crap, they literally do that to prisoners. It's called the electric chair. So look at that, we went full circle. But you know what drives me in circles? This minigame called Space Brawl. So you're in space without any proper space gear on. So it's already a red flag. But it gets better, because you know that rocket you got up into space with? Yeah, you can throw that said rocket at someone else and try to get one single point off of them. Where do I begin with Super Smash Bros? First off, this game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. I'm shocked how these games aren't rated T for teen. Anyway, Super Smash Bros is a fighting game for children. You can literally kill people with weapons and try to make them fall off the edge of the earth. And when you hit your favorite Nintendo or non-Nintendo character, they scream, and you know I'll be screaming for my life too. I mean, granted, it's not Mortal Kombat, but this is a children's game. There is no blood, but there's screaming. A lot of screaming. Like, everyone either knows this little guy.
It's Pikachu!
Do you want him to fall off a cliff? You sick Look what you made me do. How about we do some training? Wii Fit is brutal and violent because, first, it makes fun of you for being anything but a normal weight. Like, this is if you're underweight, overweight, or queso's weight, aka obese. The normal one gives you a thumbs up, and you're probably saying, how is that violent? Well, it's not. It's cruel. But when you go into the game modes, it's pretty depressing. Like, there is a boxing game that clearly has a living punching bag, and when you hit it repeatedly, it smokes up, and when you get to the final round, you can throw your punches any way you want to, and that punching bag just dies right in front of your face. Then there's the obstacle course that has you suspended in midair, and there are big black balls that push you and throw you off the suspended platform. And finally in Wii Fit, there is your meat trapped in a ball by completing all of the whole puzzles. But you know what is more challenging than those puzzles? That's right, New Super Mario Bros. So this has kidnapping and violence, I know, shocker. And that is just the start, because Bowser sent his minions to you and they try to kill you, but you can kill them by stomping on their heads. But with Dry Bones, he's already dead. You can kill him again though by stomping on him, and then Dry Bones literally explodes into tiny little pieces. But what about the lava and water levels? Mario can't drown, right? Oh wait, yes he can. Does Super Mario 64 ring a bell, anyone? Anyway, I hate these levels. Boo! And the lava levels. Mario just literally jumps into a lava pit and springs right back up like nothing ever happened. God. Then Mario saves the princess and gets a kiss and maybe a little something more, but I don't know. But whatever I do, I hope that you enjoyed this very violent video. I know I probably didn't cover everything. I just covered a few games out of thousands of Nintendo published games. So if you would like a part 2, make sure you subscribe. And if I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. I will see you in the next video.